You're welcome. And this year, I'm starting 2023 garden season indoors. I'll be starting with my hot pepper seed. I'm going to sow this seed, and by May, June, we are going to transplant them outside. But let's start from the scratch. I'm starting with filling out all this tray with potting soil. I like to use a soil that has no debris, no dirt in it. Pick them out if they're there, but I always ensure the potting soil I use is clean. We don't want anything to disrupt our seed from germinating. So fill them up. You can press it down a little, just so that the seed are ready to sit in perfectly. So shake them down and let me just fill in all these other cells. Then we'll start with sowing the seed. That is it. Everything is ready now, and I'm going to poke it with this so that it can create space for me to just drop in the seed into the soil. You can use this, or you can use your hand if you wish to, and that's it. So we go straight to the seed. I'll be starting with my Jamaican Scotch bonnet, but before then, let's do the labeling. I don't want to drop a seed in the wrong cell. I like to label. I'm going to put the seed. This is hot pepper, and I'm going to put today's date. So that's 3 weeks, 4 weeks from now, I will know exactly when I started. So don't forget, you need to label your trays. We don't want to mix up all the seed. Once you plant them and it's not labeled, you will have to wait till harvest time before you know what it actually is. So let's start. I'm going to do this seed now. I like to put 2 seed per cell, just in case one doesn't grow. At least the other one should go. It's a 50-50 chance for this seed germinating. So let's go. I put 1, and the second one, at least 2. You can do more than 2 if you actually want to put more than. Then when you're going to transplant into bigger trays, then you'll be able to split them. You can do as much as you want, not too crowded. I don't like it to be too crowded. So I'm going to do the same thing for the other cells. And when this is done, then you can now press in the seed firmly on the soil. You can use your finger, you can press it with anything so that it's firm. When you water or when it starts to grow, it's not loose, it doesn't go off, and the roots will find its way down to the soil. That is it. And remember, you can also top up with more soil. If you discover that the soil is not too full, you can top up with more soil to cover it up. Then we'll start germinating. So I'm going to do same thing quickly with the other trays. And today I've sold so many hot seed: Jamaican Scotch bonnet, habanero, I've done Carolina, the ghost pepper, the unsuka, that's the Nigerian pepper. I also did atawewe, I did Nigerian rodo. So many hot pepper this year. Fatali, it's also one of it. Just stay tuned, and I'll be showing you the progress as times go on. I have so many of them. It's going to be so very interesting this year. I just can't wait. So what are you sowing? You can just drop a comment for me in the comment section. Let me know the type of pepper you're sowing, and let's continue here now. We are going to water. You can see I'm watering from the top because there's no germination yet. Once it starts germinating, it's advisable you start watering from the bottom. What that means, you just lift each of these cells and put the water in the tray. The soil is going to absorb the water from underneath, so in that way it doesn't affect any of the seed or any of our plants. I'll show that when this germinates. I'll be watering going forward from the tray, that's from underneath. So this is ready now. I'm going to cover this up, and I'm going to put it in the greenhouse. This is labeled. Remember how we started? Your spotting soil, then you put your label. You can now put your seed and wet it. The water is going to remain the way it is till when it starts germinating. You don't need to water any longer. This will be okay in the next 4 to 5 days. And when you see any sign of germination, then you can remove the cover and let it breathe, and make sure you put it close to a good source of light. I normally use my grow light, they are here, but for germination I don't need the light. I'm going to remove them. That is it for now. Thank you so much for staying tuned, for watching. Don't forget, more videos will be coming out. I'll be sharing the step-by-step stages from seed to harvest. Thank you and God bless. Leave a comment for me, share, and tell a friend to also subscribe. Bye now.